Hey y'all, welcome to my first speed build! This was a disaster. I had no idea going into it the emotional turmoil that I would go through, but I finally have figured out how to edit a speed build. I will definitely be doing a tutorial later because there are none that exist on internet that there were none that exist on internet. There were none on YouTube that were helpful. I'm sorry. It's okay. But so we all know Tiny Living came out earlier this year. Some of you are not fans, some of you are. I have never attempted to build a tiny house before, and I mean my heart is really dedicated to building like cottages and like little like European style houses, I think. And so I kind of went that route, but I made like a garden shed tiny home. It was inspired by this Pinterest house that I saw. Well, it's a shed. It's literally a shed. And I decided to try to make it livable, and it is. You can use everything in the house, except I think you might need to clear off the counter because she was not able to cook when I tried to do that. But anyway, it's fine. It's technically a micro home. It's like half the size of a micro home. I think it's like 16 tiles, and the smallest house is only like the minimum is 32 tiles, which is crazy because I never thought I would be able to even make a micro home, and the fact that I cut it in half, like, well, anyway. Okay, so let's get into it. Now I'm going to talk about random things that I feel like talking about. I'm so sorry. Okay, welcome to the speed build. So I just started out with a, like, not even a 6x2, like a 4x3, yeah. And I wanted to use the same colors with, like, the green shutters as the picture that I saw. Also, this white brick on the house is my favorite brick in the game. It takes me so long. It took me so long to figure out what it was called because I kept forgetting where I found it, and I could never find it if I looked into a category, but it's called Ornate Brick. If you type it into the search bar, it'll come up, and there's a white swatch that is the one that I used, and I think it's the best. So yeah, I try to build the, like, most shed-like fixture that I could, and I think it turned out really cute. I had to use one of those Murphy beds from Tiny Living, and I've never had to use those before because, well, I hate them. I think they're atrocious, but they are useful, especially in this house, and it gives it a lot more space when it's up. There is no TV. There is no, what's it called, a computer. There's not even a desk. I don't even think there's an outdoor dining table, but there's not like an indoor dining table. It's the smallest house that I think could possibly be functioning, but it has so much land outside of it, and I tried to make it look like it was like in the forest. Really cute. I love how the end turned out. I think it's adorable. I have no idea if I'm gonna play in this game. I might have to make a specific sim to live there. Because when I was playtesting it, I just downloaded Veronica Lodge from Riverdale and put her in there, but she is just not the person to live there. And also, when I brought her into the game, I just wanted to test if the bed worked, but of course, like, she ended up getting smacked and thrown around by it. So yeah, that went great. It was really good. I'm glad to have her. Anyway, I don't plan on keeping her in my game. I probably will put, a fairy-like person, someone who's, like, into living alone in a tiny house in the woods. Maybe myself. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, how's life going? I have never done one of these. I'm so excited. I'm mostly excited that my computer could handle it. I had to lower the graphics in The Sims for it to work. And I think, like, I had to turn off the Retina display. I don't even know what that did, but it worked great. And then I just turned it back on for the screenshots. And then when I brought everything into the editing program, when I sped it up, it was, like, atrocious. It was so pixelated. It was not working. Then I found out when you speed it up, you can choose, like, optical flow or something when you speed it up, and that makes a huge difference. It makes it very smooth, because before it was so fast, like, when I would move around a lot on the screen, it was just like it was like the screen exploded. So yeah, it was really fun learning curve. But I left my light on. Okay, I just turned it off. It doesn't make a difference to you. You can't see me. But yeah, anyway, today's Mother's Day. I don't know if this will be up on Mother's Day. It probably will. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and children out there. Okay. Yeah, I hope everybody got to celebrate in a good way. I was not able to be with my mama today because we live in different states, and, there's a global pandemic going on, but just small obstacles. But hopefully everybody was able to celebrate. I also graduated college yesterday. I was supposed to walk, and instead I just walked through my door while my friend played the, graduation music, and we, called our names. So that was really sweet. And my fiance made, a little, scavenger hunt for me to go through. And guys, I don't mean to brag, but he got me a Nintendo Switch. And I haven't had a Nintendo system since the DS, at least of my own, and I haven't been able to play any of the new Pokemon games. I know this is a first world problem. I should have started with that, but I'm so excited to play Animal Crossing and play Luigi's Mansion and games like that. I can't express how excited I am, and the fact that he just was generous enough to even get that for me. That blows my mind. So yeah, just your average gamer girl. But it was definitely a hard day. I did not like not being able to actually graduate. And I never thought I cared about graduation, but then when it's taken away from you and you can't see your family and you can't leave your house and you can't see anybody, and you're just kind of it's just a normal day when it should have been a day of celebration, it just makes it extra sad. So I just kind of sat there. I mean, yeah, most of the day I just kind of sat down sad, but that's just how I have to process. So yeah, any other 2020 grads, I see you. I get it. It's hard. But we did it. And hopefully, everybody gets the chance to be celebrated and have fun and, have a grad party and walk across the stage and get their diploma. I haven't even ordered my cap and gown because I don't know if I'm even going to be walking. I mean, they said they're postponing it for later this year, in the summer, but who knows what's actually going to happen. I don't know how the guidelines are going. I know some people aren't going back to work until 2021. I know some schools aren't going back in person until later in the fall, so I have no idea if we're actually going to be able to have a graduation in the summer. So we'll see. Also, this garden thing where I'm placing the stones, those little tiles are in the pond section, and they're pond or fountain decor, and they come from Spa Day. They're just little rectangles, and I sized them down one, and then if you put the move objects cheat on, which is bb.moveobjects, all one word, lowercase, and you click enter. So to do cheats, you click Command-Shift-C, and then you type in a cheat. It would be bb.moveobjects. Then you can move objects freely anywhere you want, and they can overlap and stuff, and that's the best way to do landscaping and stuff like that, because if you try to do landscaping without it on, it just you can't have plants close enough together where it looks natural. So I like to have kind of messy landscaping. I like things to be a little overgrown, a little mix matched. Which is what I tried to do here, especially because it's in a forest. But I want it to be kind of clean too, because I want it to look presentable. So that's what we got. I also ended up putting a little bird bath in the not garden, I don't know what that's called, little area. And I really like how that turned out. I think it's very nice. I would love to have a little yard like that eventually. This yard is 10 times the size of the house, so that's, good for them. There's also, I put a beekeeping thing, and I put a garden in the back, and I put the clothesline from Laundry Day, which I've never used before, but I think it's such a cute idea. I love that they have that. I also love the little washboard, outdoor washing clothes. I don't know what it's called. You'll see it. I should have put a bike. This feels like the kind of house that would have a bike, a yellow bike. I definitely try to make yellow like an accent color on the inside, but also I always try to make yellow an accent color because I love yellow. My whole room is yellow. You've probably seen it. You definitely have, because the beginning of this video was filmed in my room. But anyway, I start my new job tomorrow. I'm going to be a nanny. I'm going to nanny 3 children, which I have done before for the past couple summers with a different family. And that's been so sweet. So it's not completely new to me, but it is like the first time I'll be doing it full time with like long hours. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm very excited. I have been praying about it like every day because I just don't want to screw it up. And I don't think anybody wants to screw up their first job out of college, but I am so blessed that I'm even able to work, especially during everything. And the fact that this job is still like available to me, even though there's a pandemic going on, I am very blessed. I'm so glad I'm going to be able to pay the rent and bills and all that. So that'll be exciting. I think it'll be good for me. And I have most of the time I'll have Fridays off, which is great because then like I can keep up. Those are going to be my filming days, and hopefully I can film and edit all in a Friday. I'll just have to like get up kind of early. But I want to keep a schedule, especially because Tim, he works Monday through Friday, so even when he goes back to work and he's, like, not working from home anymore, and once we're married, he's still going to be away on Fridays, and I'll probably be home, and it'll be perfect, because then I can just do my videos on Fridays. I think it'll be a really good setup, and Tim is the most supportive fiance ever. He is so excited that I'm doing my Sims channel. He was like, I think you need to follow this dream, which was super sweet because it's just the most random hobby. Not most random, obviously. Many people want to do this, but I feel like I've never had the time, or at least I've had the time during college, but I've always felt guilty if I worked on anything else but schoolwork. And now that I have no schoolwork to think about, and my job does not leave me with any homework, I can actually think about other things and like put some work into something else without being like, I should be doing something else right now. And so I am excited about that. I'm really excited. I'm excited to like grow. Hopefully, I don't know if this channel will grow at all, but like I'm excited to like respond to comments and continue commenting like crazy on other people's videos, because I just love, like, I don't know if any creators ever see my comments, but I just love that, like, the idea that I could like communicate with them. Like, my favorite Sims YouTuber is Plumbella. I am like, just no shame. I think she's hilarious. I had a dream that I met her and we were friends when I was like visiting England. But yeah, I don't know why I said that. That's probably creepy. I didn't control it. I would love to be her friend, but I think it's just cool to kind of be in that world where like, oh, I'm making the same kind of content now. I am not as good as you, but I am trying. So it's fun. Like, it's just a really fun little hobby to do and be able to interact with people from afar still in the comfort of my own home. Also, I love how this little back patio turned out. I'm not sure. Yeah, I love these little lights. I don't know why these lights came with Toddler stuff, but they do, and I love them. I use them all the time. I use them on every, like, back patio or balcony or whatever. And I think they're adorable. Also, I'm gonna try to make some more base game things, like base game builds, because a lot of my friends that have recently gotten the game, and I know a lot of you guys who, well, you guys are the people watching this are mostly my friends. Hey guys, how are you doing? But I know a lot of people only have the base game, and I want to make stuff that can be downloaded by people who don't have access to all the packs. I have been slowly accumulating all the packs, with every, like, birthday and Christmas gift that I've gotten, so that's mostly how I've been getting them, and sometimes when they go on sale, I'll, like, splurge on a stuff pack, which is why I recently got the mosquito stuff, so, which is actually called, I think, Moschino, it looks really cool. They have really cool build objects that come with it, and it comes with the photographer freelancer career, I think, which is also like one of my side hustles. So that would be fun to like make myself in The Sims and, you know, make me a freelance photographer. That will be very realistic. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm really excited about doing more build, what are they called? Speed builds and build challenges. Also, I had trouble with the fencing. I don't know if your guys' game is doing this, but sometimes, like, I would put a fence down, and it would be fine. It would look great. It would look normal, and then I'd put a gate down, and if the gate didn't stay where, like, even if I didn't click it and place it, if it just went over a part of the fence would disappear, and if you try to redraw it, it won't redraw. Even I went into Manage Worlds and came back, and it was like the fence just won't show up anymore. So that's why like those parts are missing, but I kind of thought it looked cool, like a little like an old fence that was broken, and they just didn't feel like fixing it because they're in the middle of the woods, and who cares? So I feel like it actually added character to the game, to the build, but in any other build I probably would have like tried to like scrambled to try to fix that. But yeah, it just was not happening. So yeah, we love glitches. They happen all the time, especially the dirt thing where you try to place like dirt or paint on the ground, and if there's anything on top of it, it does not compute. I'm like choking. You ever like just choke on air, like your throat just gets dry and you're like, I'm dying? Anyway, yeah, I think I'm adding the little flower arranging table. So, yeah. I don't know what to talk about. I feel like I've worn myself out. It's just been rough, but like it's been a busy week. I finished college. I turned in all my final assignments. I graduated technically. It's Mother's Day today, and then I start work tomorrow. So it's a lot of change at once. And I'm getting married in a few months, which honestly, I don't even know if our wedding's going to be affected by everything, but that's okay with me. I just want to get married. I don't really care about how it happens. And I'm so excited to like move in and be our own family. I think it'll be so much fun. And then Tim can play The Sims, and he can make builds, and then I can roast them and correct them. Or honestly, maybe he'll be way better than me and just build amazing things, and I'll be like, okay, cool, that's great. You can have my computer, you can take over my account, enjoy. Because he is like that. Like, he's so good at everything he tries, and I'm just like, okay, cool, I've been trying to do that for years, and you did it first try. Great. Good for you. That's how he is with the piano. Like, he can just sit at a piano and plunk out a song, and it's beautiful, it's amazing, it's emotional. I have to sit at a piano for months trying to learn one song, and it sounds terrible. I gave up after I heard him play. I was like, that's fine. You can play piano for the both of us. But hey, that's life. I'll try to keep my talents where I can, but I think if he tried anything that I'm good at, he would be better than me, so we'll see. There are people who are good at everything, and then there are people who are okay at things, and then there are people who are, I don't know what I'm saying. This doesn't make any sense. I feel like I'm okay at a lot of things, but I'm not, like, incredible at any one thing. I mean, maybe film editing. I'm definitely not amazing. There's so much I don't know how to do, but that's the one thing that I really enjoy, that I think I'm pretty good at. But anybody who edits enough can get pretty good at it, in my opinion. That comes with everything, right? I don't know. I'll never know. Anyway, I think the house is about done. I took some screenshots of the inside. I felt like a real pro. I was like, screenshot here and here and here and this angle and this angle, and great, done. I felt like a photographer. But I think it turned out really, really cute. I love it. I hope if you guys like it, you can download it in the gallery. I will leave the link below, and I'm going to cut off here and enjoy the screenshots. Let me know what you think. I will see you guys next time. Bye. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I'll definitely be doing more of these now that I figured out that I can. And if you want to see me do any specific builds or challenges, just let me know. I think I'm going to do the every room is a different pack challenge because I love watching those. I think they're really entertaining, and it introduces you to a lot of new items that you didn't know you had. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I am so excited. I have 14 subscribers. I am starting from like ground zero, and I was happy that even 11 people subscribed and then 3 more people subscribed. I don't even know if it has gone up since then, but like all my friends who are subscribed, I see you. I love you. I appreciate it. You're making my dreams come true. I'm gonna go. Bye.